What is going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new, and that is Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. You guys comment on it all the time. I'll try slowing it down for you. Anyway, we're back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we have to continue from yesterday's episode where we went in depth talking about how it's finally time. XRP, Ripple, and Solana are going to break a major resistance very soon. It's decision time. Unfortunately, the way things are kind of starting to appear, it's more likely going to break down than up. But regardless, we knew that when that did happen, we would have a clear buying opportunity or a clear short. You can see on XRP, very unfortunate and sad thing. We are breaking below major support here. We're going to have to talk about this in depth. I'm still waiting patiently to see how this pans out, because this doesn't mean I'm buying in just yet into XRP. Very close to shorting, but not just yet on XRP. The other cryptocurrencies, though, are a bit different. I think these might open up opportunities to short. You can see on Solana, we just started our breakdown, and there's a good chance this might be the descent and the correction to the downside, which, is going to be pretty big. And this would be a massive opportunity to short because you can see this double top. This is a clear rejection, clear as day. This might pull us back down, and that would be a huge short opportunity. So keep that in the back of your head too. We'll look at XRP. Ethereum is breaking down back inside this kind of descending fractal here. If we extend this out a little bit. But beyond that too, we then have to look at something like Bitcoin, which clearly broke down from its major price ceiling. Quite crazy. You know, the halving is coming very soon for Bitcoin. We'll research that in a minute here, but we'll also be looking at the S&P 500 as well. And before we dive into all that stuff, I just want to let you guys know BitFi, the #1 cryptocurrency leveraging exchange, it's their 4th anniversary this, right around this time. And their way of giving back is by creating a prize pool of $20,000 USDT that you guys can win some of that money by literally inviting your friends to BitFi. It's free, it's simple, it's easy. More information is down in the description below. They also have a $200 SHIB and $200 future bonus, which ends in the next couple of days. So make sure to claim all that with the link down in the description as well. But with all that being said, definitely make sure to smash that like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's jump right into today's video. All right, so diving into today's video, you can see right here, the current coin market cap is down about 6%, $2.5 trillion. Down about 5.8%. Bitcoin's down 5.7. Ethereum's down 6.5. Like every single crypto across the board is starting to correct. Solana is 8%. XRP 3.7. Doge 10.6. Every single thing is starting to reverse and impede and dip in the markets here. And that ultimately means a lot of these cryptos are going to continue to dip lower here. Now, what's interesting is I really want to look up the Bitcoin halving. I don't know if you guys have done this yet either here. We can see huge new crypto halving price data reveals why April could be Bitcoin's. Let's see what this says. Bitcoin's biggest ever month. The Bitcoin price has topped its previous all-time highs. We know all that. But what's interesting is we're looking at when exactly this halving is coming. That's my most important thing right here. Bitcoin's 4th halving is right around the corner. Is it still a good buy? So we can see right here. I think I'm looking for a date. The April halving, which would reduce introduction of new Bitcoin supply by 50%. So Bitcoin's 4th halving, here we go. A reduction in the supply of new coins that occurs every 210,000 blocks, or roughly every 4 years, is set to take place April 19th. That is the date. Many think this price will surge after the event, which is what I think too. Bitcoin gained an average of 61% in the 6 months leading up to the prior halving, and rose an average of 350% in 6 months after the halving. But it's clear that not all halvings are created equal. That's obvious, but the thing is, we typically, you can see, gain an average of 60% leading to the halving, and then after we see a massive rally afterwards too. So the fact that we're going to see a bit of correction within these cryptocurrencies right leading up to the halving, to me, is totally okay and totally fine. And I actually think it's going to be more helpful to see correction now, because it'll add to the pump and the explosion that comes right after the halving takes place. So I'm very excited. We'll scale back a little bit, take a good look at everything that's happening right now, and we'll see whether or not this is a good buying opportunity or short opportunity, and kind of figure things out in that sense here. Anywho, with the correction taking place, it's kind of starting to think, should we be buying in? Should we be shorting? And some of these cryptocurrencies do open up doors to take advantage of that, but it's not going to happen right this moment. So you can see right now, and I'll tell you when that buying opportunity is. To start on XRP, it's almost like if we use the wicks here, which I don't do all that often, I haven't been for years, but recently I've been starting to include them here. If we use the wicks on the daily, it actually shows like we're still inside the ascending fractal here because, or I mean, honestly, we could even probably cancel out the wicks and we still look really good, to be honest with you here. It doesn't look like we've actually broken down from the ascending fractal, which is quite the interesting market movement, if you ask me. I'm actually very shocked and very surprised about that. But you can see we're still inside an ascending fractal. We're still heading higher. We were in a bull flag. We are still in a bull flag. We've had 4 consecutive ones. We're currently dealing with the 5th one right now. And you can see within this ascending fractal, within us heading to the upside here, the higher lows that are taking place, you can see we haven't necessarily broke through that just yet. We got dangerously close, but there's a chance that, hey, maybe we could continue up. I don't know. What I was going to say prior to moving this, and I can move it back for right now, is even with this, just like this, the fact that we're currently retesting moving average and the price floor screams to me like there still isn't that buying opportunity, or there still isn't a short opportunity just yet. If we close below this on the floor, then I can say short is upon us. But we haven't done that just yet. We have a moving average. We have this floor. And we're having a real tough time breaking through that. When you even look at this, you can still see we have created these higher lows. Each wick is a previous high from the previous low. You can see this low is 58 cents. The last one is 56. The last one 53. And we just continue to scale lower. So with this at play here, with us continuing to rebound off this is pretty, that was weird, is pretty nutty to me. If you ask me, the higher low pattern has not been broken just yet. So that pretty much means there is still faith and hope that we could reverse to the upside here. I'd like to know what you guys think on this, but the fact that we bottomed off, hit support, and haven't broken through it just yet within XRP means there's still a chance of reversal here. The fact that we came back down, there's still a chance of reversal. I'm not taking advantage of that just yet, and neither should you. I'm waiting to see how we react with this support. If we close the daily floor below this uptrend here that we have clearly drawn, and we could even scale it back even more if we really want to include these wicks here, something along the lines of this, then we'll buy in. But for the time being, we haven't broken through it. We're still creating higher lows. It's not the opportunity yet to get in on this and short. I still think we need to be patient on XRP. I know that's hard to say. I know you guys are going to get all feisty with me, but look, we're still in the uptrend here and we're still creating the higher lows. So that to me is still an opportunity to pay attention to and wait for the buy-in, for the moment to buy in. When that moment does appear, we'll buy in and long on BidFi, the #1 cryptocurrency leveraging exchange that I like to use. We can either long or short XRP when that time comes. They offer XRP right here to leverage trade. Buy long, sell short, leverage trade, create, take profits, create stop losses. Literally anything and everything you want to take advantage of is offered right here. Beyond that, like I said, you know about these bonuses that you can take advantage of on BidFi here, but they also have a welcome rewards as well as a demo trading account. So for an example like this, with the XRP price ready to either dump or pump here, depending on how we close today, because we got real close to, breaking through this floor and getting in on a short, you can take advantage of this using the demo account. Practice this trade. Get comfortable with this trade here. They have XRP to leverage trade, which is awesome. And you can practice your trades, see exactly how this market is moving here. Jumping to the daily, you can see how everything is coming into contact. We're bouncing off the beautiful 99-day moving average. So lots of support holding this up. And with this higher low pattern here, you can see each time, well, I meant to do it like this. Each time we fall, it's higher than the last. There's a chance we could scale and reverse off of that here. You could take advantage of it by getting $50,000 in Monopoly money, pretty much demo money, to test your skills, practice your trades, and then when you're ready, you can head on over to the live trading account and then go from there. So it's really cool that they offer that as a way to get familiar and get ready with the exchange, and then you can obviously switch on over to BidFi's real account and then obviously practice with real money and real cryptocurrency. Anywho, and lastly, beyond the bonuses that they have here, they also have a sign-up bonus for over $2,000 in real bonus money by completing these tasks over here. Link is down in the description. Then click welcome rewards, and you got a ton of free cryptocurrency to take advantage of here, which I highly, highly recommend. Anywho, diving back into the video here, moving past XRP, which I think is right around the corner, and I really want to know your opinions on that. You can even see with the moving average, it was a breakdown. And like I said yesterday, if we go back to yesterday's video, if I pull it up super quick, you can see after this commercial that I referenced, that this kind of pattern here, when we fall into a symmetrical triangle, we usually break down with it. And that's typically the pattern that we see. So if I pull up, where is it, XRP here, and we focus in, yep, just like this. We focus in on this pattern right here that's forming on the relative strength indicator. This is a dead giveaway, at least to me. Then more than likely it's going to break down. And you can see I drew that yesterday here. And then if we go on to XRP right now, that is exactly what is happening. So this was another big sign of bearish correction coming place and coming for us in the very near future. And that's starting to take place right now. So this kind of called for the correction. So it'd be interesting. It's super tiny, but it'd be interesting to see how we play out. That could be the bottom, and then we could start to reverse up. I don't know for certain, but this little dip was by no means a surprise in any sense here. But what we do have forming on Solana and these other cryptos, this is what gets really big. You can see we have a beautiful uptrend. We have a beautiful resistance here. We rejected twice now off the price ceiling. And the fact that we're below this uptrend here means it's an opportunity to buy in. I'll let this play out today, but by the end of today, we might be able to short this as we continue to move down a moving average. It would be unpleasant and it would be annoying here, but as you've seen in the past, it might not be as quick as that. We could do something along the lines of this, but you can see we've been using this means of support consistently since the beginning, literally since like October of 2023. So you can see here, October, November, December, January, we're into February, March, now we're into April here. Every time we kind of move away from the daily moving average, we do at some point come back down and get close to it. So that might be that time now. We've definitely double topped right here, and a correction might be upon us here, which we can short, and I will be shorting very soon. I think it all depends on how we close today. Good chance we're going to close exactly where we are, and if we do, then a short will be upon us, and we will buy in and leverage to the downside here, which you could obviously do on BidFi as well. And then lastly, looking at these other cryptos that I don't like to trade around with. Ethereum in a descending fractal, like I said, these typically break up, so at some point we'll bottom and potentially see a swing to the upside here. Same thing goes with Bitcoin, but again, being oversold on Bitcoin's 4-hour, it's just interesting to me. This was interesting as well. Ascending triangles typically break down, so that's no surprise either. But jumping to like the daily charts here, and we zoom out, you can see halving comes right on the 19th. The 19th is literally right about here. So we got quite a few days of consolidation left, and I think there's a chance we could come down to retest moving average right around 55K. And then after the halving, I strongly believe we're going to start to rally to the upside here. So I think this month is going to be very good, either a healthy consolidation, but leading up to the halving. It's still not over. We have about 2 weeks left. But after the halving, I think we're going to be on a very nice run. The bull market is here, in my opinion, and it's right around the corner, and that's exciting to me. Let me know what you guys think on these cryptos. I think the consolidation is healthy. Double top seems to be at play with a lot of these cryptos here. Lots of double tops for the most part, and then correction seems to be upon us. You can see jumping to Ethereum's daily 2. Rejection up here, lower high pattern is forming, and we're coming back down very nicely to its uptrend here. I'm going to delete a lot of these for us because I think they're getting in the way, and you guys get the point at this point. That what I think is very similar to Solana as well. We have this beautiful daily uptrend here that we've been using for quite some time. We drifted quite a whiles away here, and now it's time we come back to moving average. So I wouldn't be surprised we see prices fall back down to like $3,000 before we start to rally up. Same thing goes with Bitcoin. Would not be surprised if we move to about maybe 55, 56K before the halving comes. You could just see even here how overextended we are, and we typically do come back to it, but it's going to take a while. But I do think we're going to see another run very soon. I don't think we'll dip that low, but I think another run is upon us right after the halving happens. But I'm excited. Hopefully you guys are excited too. Trades will happen very soon. Just be patient. Main focus is Solana this time and then XRP. But with that being said, smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe. Let's see the S&P, no update needed. I do believe we're going to see a dip with that too, and it will affect the other cryptos. Subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.